Alrighty, should we get going live then? I reckon we should, because unfortunately I was gone for not just 10 minutes, I was gone for 3 hours. But once we get past the fact I was gone for 3 hours, I reckon most people are going to really enjoy this this live stream. And that's what it's all about, is about people loving the content I make, despite the fact I'm going to have to update the episode number. We are on episode number 4. Which is mental, and I should probably update the thumbnail, shouldn't I? Which I'll do now as well. It doesn't take 2 seconds to do. So, if anyone wants to join, feel free. I will say whatever people expect me to say, and we will get going in just a minute. Let me find the thumbnail. There's my thumbnail for project. Let me change this to number 4. There we go. Okay, paint. And there we go. This is coming along beautifully. My thumbnail quality, making one on the fly. Yes, I'm live twice today because it's a Sunday, so I'm not doing any other work. I might do some filming later for a new video, but that's about the extent of it. So, yes, I am, for all intents and purposes, in a very streamy mood. I am enjoying my streaming, and everyone else is too, so why don't we continue things with the Pokemon Emerald, Nuzlocke, whatever you want to say, part 800. There we go. We are only 3 hours late to this stream, which is kind of impressive considering my usual go-to. We are 5 hours into the game, so why don't we get started? Here we go. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm trying to remember what we were doing last time. We just started training people up to level 20, hadn't we? So that we could do the next gym. So we're going to try and get people up. A Titan RTX review with a powerful Pentium 3. Honestly, I want to do a Pentium 3 video. I've actually got a Pentium 3, but it's a really low-end board, so there's not actually much I can do with it. The battle tents, I don't know what they do. Honestly, Pentium 3, it's a really nice architecture because, they went back to a similar design to the Pentium 3 when the Pentium 4 turned out to be a hot mess. So, it might actually be worth me taking a good look at the Pentium 3, and we go from there. So let's see, have we battled all these guys? We have. There's an item up there, it's not like we can use it at all. We've battled all these guys. Pretty sure if I check my piece of paper, we've caught something from this route. It was worthless. So we'll just continue battling a few wild Pokemon. Unless we can continue our way into a cave. Wasn't there a cave up here? Honestly, I think there was. Yeah, my Pentium 3 board has no AGP port. So it's very hard to test the CPU side performance when I'm mostly GPU limited in titles. Unless I can find... Well, I don't have any PCI graphics cards, which is the problem. So, this cave, we haven't actually found anything in this cave. So, what I'm going to do is I'll add this as an option on our little note of paper. And if we come across something that could, injure us, we will try and capture it. I won't be killing the Ender Dragon in this stream, unfortunately. That's a different stream. And it's just Whismers, which are level 5. So, this place is not a good place to train, because there's nothing here, so I'm not even going to bother trying to capture this because we don't need a Whismer. So I'll just use, Bite with Derek. Ah, very nice. A $3.75 motherboard. I take it that's an AGP motherboard. Honestly, my one AGP test bench is Pentium 4, but really, most AGP stuff I aim to benchmark is like Matrox era stuff, which doesn't get affected by it at all. Derek is a right geezer, I do agree, because, he's sort of OP at this point in the game now, and once we get him to level 20, he's only going to be more and more OP. Because, he knocks the attack down, and, he could probably take these things out with just a normal tackle move. That's one thing that I really want to investigate is the Matrix series of graphics cards. One comment I often get is, oh, Matrix still makes graphics cards. Honestly, the R9 Fury, it depends how far you want to undervolt it when it comes to things like that. Your best bet is to look up an actual undervolting guide for something like that. And Derek, for those of you that weren't here earlier, and for those of you that are watching, well, they would have been here for it anyway. Derek is now incredibly OP, so I suppose we could try and go in the gym, take out some of the trainers that are on the entrance. I think, you know, if we take a look at what we've got, if we send in Derek and Bruce, you know, we should be okay. Or maybe Derek and Len Goodman and swap to Bruce. Or we'll just give it a go, shall we? You know, it's a double battle. We should be alright. We'll see kind of what we're going up against. I do love a good cup of tea. That's pretty much all these streams are. I profusely drink tea. Everyone else tells me what I'm doing is wrong. And we sort of go from there. I'm just making sure my mic levels are right, because I just had a game of CSGO, and any of you that play CSGO know that CSGO sets your mic to 100% whenever you try and play, which is all well and good until you're using my microphone, so that probably sounds a bit more normal for everyone. I actually do have a 939 motherboard somewhere. Now, the thing about me having a 939 motherboard is I'd like to use it, but I just haven't. It was for a the best of 2006 battle I was going to do with Tech Throwdown, where I bought... I think I bought a GeForce 7950 GX2, a 939 motherboard, and a 939 Opteron. I think that's what I bought, because it was like insanely powerful for what I paid. You know, we'll take out these guys pretty easily. I know he's using Detect. Whatever will he do? He'll protect himself, but leave his friend to die horribly. Which is a shame. At least we'll get rid of Electrike. Also to be not known as Arbru Hilda, but you know how it is. The specs of my personal PC can be found in pretty much every video, so it's not worth me going over it for the 100th time for people that watch these videos on catch-up. Not intending to sound rude, but I get asked thousands of times every day. It's extreme. Don't think I can follow this stream, so you'll watch tomorrow. Thank you, Darkness Fools, once again for your contributions to the stream, and for hopefully enjoying watching these. Sure, again, and just use, you know, Mud Shot again. Oh no, he didn't actually defend himself. Well, there you go. Easily done. Meditites. They seem to be no worry whatsoever. It's saying that we did lose some frames there. Are we dropping frames at all? No, we aren't anymore. We just had a momentary period where we dropped a few frames. I don't think that was you Darkness Fools. I got a feeling that might have been on my end. For some reason, I dropped a few frames, which is not exactly normal. But if it keeps happening, you know, I can always drop the bit rate. It's not going to make any difference in a game like this. Okay, it's one of these puzzles. Honestly, I'd like to level up... well, we'll try and get Derek to level 20 before we do anything else. So we try and get Derek up to level 20, and we'll go along from there. So, let's see. See you, Devil Kitchen. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. I think YouTube's going to go back to saying that it's running properly now. Now that I've got the audio and stuff working alright, and, you know, Derek is just destroying everything he sees. It's sort of strange how he's gone from being everyone's... Well, I suppose he was always everyone's underdog, because he is actually a dog. But you know what I mean? Like, he's gone from being pretty bad to pretty good very quickly. It's that XP share, you know, it made it very nice to get... Look at that attack. 41. That's twice his level. Gulpin, honestly, he's the only real one here that can deal with Gulpin properly, so we might as well just use him to get rid of it. So if we use Bite to go there... A good PS4 emulator, there are none. There is one that I think can show Hello World at the moment, and if you find anything else, you know, it's not legitimate. That's the thing, a lot of emulators, you know, there are emulators out there, but there's nothing that's going to get PS4 games running at full speed, you know? I mean, I mean, it's impressive that people even got signed printing Hello World, and I don't remember if it ran an indie title, but they might have actually got it running an indie title, briefly. I can't remember if they did, but yeah. Emulation's always an interesting... Why can't I do this? Why am I an idiot? Okay, so I go up around here, and then I go up here, push this. Oh, I can go under here. I'm just an idiot. You know when you play these games and then it just remind you how much of an idiot you are? That's me playing these games. We're trying to get everyone up to level 20. Honestly, we're doing alright so far for this game. Exactly, only OGs remember just how bad Derek was, where he'd get in a fight with like a worm, and the worm would spend 10 times attacking him, and he would still do no damage. Voltorb and Illumise, or Illumise, or whatever it is, I don't know. I'll just use Vital Throw on it, that usually works, and then we use Mud Shot on the ball that gets angry. Honestly, Dolphin's a great emulator when it comes to things like Wii, GameCube and all that, because the advancements it's had are really impressive. In fact, one thing that I never really talk about is, when it comes to emulation of the Wii and stuff, you have, Forks off of Dolphin. You have, I can never pronounce it, I'm not even going to try, it's ISHIRUKAII, I think, Ishiruke Dolphin, which supports everything from DirectX 9 through to DirectX 12 and Vulkan. It's what I use for testing really low-end components, and I recommend that a lot of the time. So if we go for, I don't know, we'll just go with Tackle. Tackle might do a bit more. This is Mud Shot on the Voltorb. Oh, Shockwave! That's going to paralyze us, isn't it? No, it's not. But it is rather dangerous. Right. That's the one. Ishiruka Dolphin, that's the one. Turns out I can't even get the spelling right because I was thinking of the wrong spelling. You know how it is. Honestly, one area I'd like to see a lot of improvements in is original Xbox emulation. Now, original Xbox emulation is rather difficult because it uses a custom graphics chip and a custom sound card by Nvidia that's pretty much got no documentation at all on it. Which is a shame because, you know, it's a surprisingly competent... How do I word it? It's a surprisingly competent system. Running parts literally on the floor. Honestly, you'll be fine. I had a comment this morning. And I opened it up and I thought, wow, this is the first comment I've had in a while that makes me think, wow, my videos have said something. Someone said, thank you for your videos. You've taught me that building PCs isn't difficult because you treat your parts awfully and they still run fine. So because of this, I'm not scared of breaking my parts. But it's true that PC parts aren't very fragile, so I see where the guy was coming from. I mean, I felt... he didn't say that I treat my parts awfully. He actually said something like, oh, you've shown that you can put parts outside and they don't break. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And pretty much, yeah. That's how, that's like a standard comment that I would get. Which is alright, you know, I got no issues with comments like that, because they're actually, you know, they make sense in the context of what I'm talking about, so there's no point in me swapping. I might as well just use another super potion. There we go. Get him up. Good old Bruce, top level. Illumise. Is it Illumise? Or is it Illumise? I mean, Illumise would make sense because it looks a bit like a mouse. No, it doesn't. Don't listen to anything I say. Oh no. Oh, Volbeat. Volbeat's going to be a pain in the arse as well, isn't it? Right. Try an arm thrust on it, see if we can hit it 5 times, and just try a, honestly, try Mud Slap, just lower its accuracy, because this Shockwave is a pain in the arse when it hits Len Goodman, because it does a lot of... That didn't do much damage. And he's not very affected by that either. Alright, we'll go for arm thrust. It's not going to do much, is it? No. I might just sub in, what's his face? Mike Myers. Mike Myers might be able to do something. Okay. That was hitting 5 times by Len Goodman. I'll swap out Len Goodman for Mike Myers. Mike Myers can deal with it for now. Honestly, just use Mud Slap again so it does less damage. Not less damage, it's got less accuracy. Ooh. Ah. One of my, oh no, that better not kill us. No, it won't. One of my, you know, like, videos I really liked was Brian of Tech Yes City's video where he just threw processors and graphics cards off a building. You know, it was a good video. Wait, what? Mike Myers? Don't use Protect. Use Gust. That's the one. Use Water Gun. He just threw them off buildings just to prove that it would, you know, not damage them. Hello to whoever's in chat that's just joined, and you joined us today for the best Pokemon playthrough I think you will have ever have seen. Mostly because it's hosted by me, it's utterly awful all round, but it's sort of so bad it's good in a sense. Quick Attack. Now, Quick Attack's going to be useful in a pinch situation. Howl. And raise the spirit and boosts attack. lower defense, Thunder Wave. Honestly, how much damage does that? 35 versus 40. We'll just replace Tackle. It's not worth keeping Tackle when we can have Quick Attack. There we go. Honestly, if I was in Ireland, your best bets are AliExpress and CEX.ie. But you also get some good local deals over in Ireland. But I will say, Ireland doesn't have... They're not the luckiest place to buy PC parts from. But I've shipped stuff to Ireland, and I've had no issues. The biggest issue I had with shipping stuff to Ireland was actually them trying to find the place. They didn't believe where I was shipping it to was a real address because of how remote a lot of Ireland is. That's the only issue I've ever had with shipping to Ireland. Good cup of tea. I do love a good cup of tea. There we go. They hope to see us again in the future. Now, what kind of levels are we right now? Are we anywhere near level 20 all round? 21, 20, 18, 18, 17. Right, I don't think we're going to be ready for the gym yet, are we? But we don't have, like, Rock Smash or anything, so we'll just head up to Route 111. We haven't caught anything in Route 111 yet. What is this? Trainer Hill entrance. Might be worth going in. What's in here? Is this like multiplayer or something, knowing my luck? Welcome. Sell? Wait, no, this is a shop. Yeah, we'll buy some stuff. Yeah, give us all the, Give us 5 super potions. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, AliExpress has got some great deals, honestly. RX 570s for dirt cheap. If you want to find out some of the best stuff they've got, Phil's Computer Lab. I think Phil's Computer Lab even puts the links in so you can buy from the sellers that he buys from to make sure you are getting a legit product. Yeah, I've never been in there, but it wasn't that exciting. We can't go any further that way. We could try and catch something in the grass, but I don't think there is any grass. We could try and fish for something, which is an option, but once again, is not going to work. Right. What else is around here? What's in these houses? I'm just looking around seeing if there's anyone we can fight to get some XP. The Rock Smash guy. Oh. Right, we would love Rock Smash, but we can't use Rock Smash up until... I'm trying to remember when we can use Rock Smash. But I've got no idea. I think we need, don't we need a gym badge for Rock Smash? Let me see. I mean, I don't know. Well, how many badges do we have? We've got 2 badges. So, we need to teach someone Rock Smash anyway. Who do we have that can learn it? We should probably teach someone Cut as well. Yeah, we'll teach someone Cut and all this while we're here. Wow. No one. No one can learn Cut. Right. Rock Smash. Rock Smash. Can anyone learn that? Yeah, quite a few can. Honestly, it might be worth teaching to Gary. Gary. I'll see what Gary can actually learn over it. It's 20 damage, but he's not a fighting type, so it's not really worth it. Yeah. Don't even bother teaching it. Len Goodman might... No, I'll learn it when we need to, honestly. We don't need it at the moment. We haven't needed Cut at all yet, either. Ride in gravel and shake up your soul. That's a beautiful motto, isn't it? Ride in gravel. Hello. A most energetic customer. Rydell. Your running shoes, they're awfully filthy. Did I come from far away? Yeah, it was a long distance. So you know how it is. Yeah, I suppose, with Ireland, I went to the north of Ireland, so, but I don't know if you'd be able to go... you might be able to use a proxy address to order from CEX up north, because then you could get anything from the UK. But, if I get the Mac bike, there you go. I've got no idea which one does what, so, you know. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys are appreciating the stream. I always try and keep things nice and relaxed while we try and figure out what to do in this game, because I'm bad at them. Everyone's fully healed. I might try the gym, but I really want to get everyone to at least level 20, but I don't know. Is there anything along here we can do? We'll just sort of have to grind for a little bit, I suppose, just in this little field bit. Wow, a speedrunner would kill for that kind of encounter rate. An Oddish. Nice. There's an Oddish. Very nice. Len Goodman. Honestly, just tackle it to death. I bet it's going to have, like, poison powder or something. Absorb. Of course it's got Absorb. But, you know, that's the thing. He doesn't... I mean, surely we should be able to use Sweet Scent. That lowers my evasiveness, doesn't it? Not that it's going to make much difference. Come on, Oddish. There you go. Honestly, it's a shame that Len Goodman's not really good against Oddish and stuff. Come on. Vital Throw. This should kill it. There we go. The problem is it's not very effective. We're just sort of brute forcing our way through. It's a shame there's no, like, caves or anything nearby. Otherwise, this would be incredibly easy. I suppose we could try fishing, but that would be our use of everything in this route, wouldn't it, if we try fishing? Oh well, you know, we'll have to think of something at some point, because we can't just, like, keep going on just training against these guys. Which, I know, maybe level 19 will be okay. The problem is, I don't want to, like, you know, lose anyone. But I suppose that's part of the risk of this playthrough, is that I don't know what level they're going to be. But we had no issues getting through the other guys, so I don't see why we'd have any issues with, Well, I said that before with the last gyms, didn't I? Oh, we won't have any issues here because we had no issues on the other people. Wrong. Is there a Pikachu in this version? There is. We don't have it. We have the ragtag bunch of boys, including Len Goodman. In fact, I suppose we could get lucky and go to the safari, see if we can catch something. Illumise. We saw one of these. We caught one because it was the one thing. It was our first encounter. What we'll do is we'll go for Vital Throw again. Moonlight, trying to heal itself. I am currently emulating the game. I do actually own the game. I actually own an American copy instead of an English copy. Which, you know, I remember it never used to save properly. Now, I don't know if anyone's able to tell me this. Is that because I was trying to play an American... I always put it down to when I was younger, oh, I'm trying to play an an American game on an English system. That's why it's probably some sort of copy protection. Was it possibly because it didn't have a battery or something in there, or whatever it is? Or the clock battery, or... You know what I mean? Someone, whoever's out there that remembers, they're going to be able to tell me this instantly. Just swapping into Derek because he's OP. Cut the attack in half. I don't own an English version of Emerald. I got it off, where was it from? It was from... Does anyone else remember this? Back in the early 2000s, you had lots of little alternative sites to, Fake Out. Fake Out might be worth it. You had lots of little alternative sites to, Amazon. A first turn, first strike move that causes flinching. How much does that do? 40, 100, 35, 95. Honestly, we'll replace Tackle with Fake Out. There we go. I think it might have just been a dodgy copy I had. It was American. I got it for it was the cheapest one sold on Play.com back in the early 2000s. So for anyone that remembers Play.com, that's where it came from. I could probably try and find it somewhere. See what was actually going on with it. We could investigate as part of a video. What was going on with dodgy Game Boy games from the early 2000s? There was... There you go. The American version was in English, but the thing is, it's an NTSC copy, and I don't know exactly how region locking worked. I don't know. Because I remember my copy said NTSC on it. Not, PAL, like all my other games. We're gonna go try the gym, because, why not? And we're gonna go... no, we don't need to do anything else, actually. I'm trying to think, though. Given their type advantage, I'm honestly gonna put Derek up front, because he's got that thing. Yeah, he's got that thing. A chronic weightlifting disease. He has that. So, we'll do that. There we go. Right, we'll battle this guy. Why is everyone saying no? Was this a bad decision? Why? No. Why is everyone saying no after I've been... No! Guys! Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. Derek's gonna destroy this thing. What was it? We'll just use Bite. Spark's not gonna do anything. It's gonna do like 2. No, it's doing more than 2. It's fine. We'll just use Bite and hope this guy doesn't get a crit. Oh, now we're paralyzed and we might die. Well, we've got potions. I think. Not many. Let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to be relying on Derek and super potions. Okay, there we go. What's he going to do? Oh. He That's bad. Now it's like the start of the battle, only we're... Is it even worth me using a paralyze heal? I don't think it is. He's just going to keep using Spark, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, no. I was going to say, we might have had the flinch advantage. What's Shockwave do? Please don't do a ton of damage. It didn't do a ton of damage. Okay, we're going to have to go for... Gonna have to use another item. Use another super potion. We're going to run out of these, aren't we? And just sort of die. He's going to use another one as well himself. No, he's not. Okay, we're going to be relying on Derek. Yep. I know, we've got no flinch advantage. Alright. We'll go for Bite again. No! No! My mouth is agape with how lucky we are. That should have killed him. But the only advantage we had is that Derek cut his attack. I'm going to change Pokemon, and Bruce is going to go out front. Whew! That was lucky. Whoa. That was, yeah. Oh, self-destruct should have killed him. I honestly thought we'd lost him for a second there. He's put up his attack. Honestly, though, the only thing that can really harm us is, well, his physical attack. And even then, Bruce can just one-shot that. So that's how you do it. Send the old Brucey. Brewhilda, Magneton, just, yeah, allow Bruce to do it. I was thinking Len Goodman might need a bit of XP. But, honestly, Sonic Boom does 20. So, we've got a few shots on this guy before it's going to do anything. Yeah, he's going to use a super potion. So, honestly, we could swap. But I went with the old, you know, swap with the mud slap. This is an electric gym, yes. So, what we'll do is we'll sort of, you know, keep these guys alive. Oh, not alive. We'll have to brutally murder them all. As you do in this very friendly game. I feel sorry for all the people that just sort of be like, you know... Oh, that's nice. He's getting some nice stat increases, Brewhilda. Or she, however you want to put it. Manectric, I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna not change. Because, you know, we should be able to take it out. Oh no, this is an upgraded version of Brewhilda. Which isn't too much of a worry because, you know, it's just going to use the exact same moves as our one. Yeah, Manectric... I mean, it looks pretty cool, so, yeah. We will get one of those very soon, and then we will have our own. It's eating a berry, though, which is not very nice. Restored health, how much? Whoa, that's a bit much, isn't it? Quick attack, we've got quick attack. Honestly, though, might swap for, different Pokemon, or I could... I might... Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a Super Potion on Bruce. We don't want to lose Bruce, of all things. Bruce has been our OG. I'm surprised he didn't try healing, but yeah, that thing hits hard. Damn. Look how much that's hitting us by. That hits us very hard. He's done it again. It's difficult to get our shot off because of how quick this thing is. It's higher level than us. But we are dropping its speed quite quickly. I'm gonna have to use another one. Honestly, we're pretty bad here. Bruce, although being the real MVP, he's pretty bad. Oh, his attack missed. So that means if his quick attack doesn't hit, that means that we've won this. I'll use Mud Shot anyway, just in case. Oh. He doesn't have any potions, because he used it on what's-his-face, his first one. Which was actually a pretty clever idea, because it did nearly take us down. Self-destruct is pretty unfair, though. 22. There we go, Brewhilda. Of course, not leveling up whatsoever, despite the fact that she's getting half our XP. And we need someone. The Dynamo badge. To all those out there that doubted me, you are right. That was difficult. Ah. It'll make them a bit faster it'll make them a bit faster. How does that work? Our Pokemon don't need to be any faster. Shockwave. That never misses. You can count on it. Shockwave. Never misses. Might be worth teaching to someone. How much damage does it do? Yeah, if we didn't have Bruce right there, we would have been screwed. Although Derek held his own in the first battle, I'll give him that. I'll teach someone Rock Smash. I mean, I'll probably teach it to Len Goodman, because Len Goodman needs it. And actually gets like a little, like, you know, bonus thing for having it. I can delete something like Sand Throw. Honestly, Sand Throw's alright. But what would be better? Rock Smash or Arm Thrust? Rock Smash might be quite useful. Honestly, I might just get rid of Sand Attack, because we don't really need Sand Attack. Welcome, Splatoon Master, the stream. There we go. It's all about playing the long game. This is probably like, you know... I've never done one of these challenges before, so it's been quite fun. I should probably save the game, shouldn't I? To think, it only took us a stream and a half to get through a gym. 5.5 hours to get through 3 gyms. And they're like speedrunners that do this game in an hour. Right. Where are we going? It's up. Well, we need to go to the Poké Center. We'll go up here. Honestly, I've never played any of the 3DS games. It's not because I haven't wanted to, it's just never had a 3DS to play them. They seem alright. Apparently a bit hand-holdy, but you know, some games are nowadays. Saying that, this game, I got healed after I did a little mission, which is like, you know, oh here, you've done a battle, get healed. Although apparently the other ones are way worse when it comes to stuff like this. Route 111, let's see. Let's go up here. Yep, this is VBAM that I'm playing this on at the moment, for anyone wondering. I mean, I could break out the actual Game Boy, if you wanted, but it's a bit harder to film the screen. If you don't raise your Pokemon some more, it could... Yep. Elite Four are stronger than any gym leader. Mental. These guys look like they're going to want to fight us. Who's up front? Derek, you're already level 20. Swap out for Len Goodman. And Mike Myers, because Mike Myers needs a bit of a level up as well. Although, to be fair, Mike Myers can get leveled up later on, after everyone else is, you know... There you go. Honestly, I remember the 3DS effects being pretty cool. Like, back in the day, I'm talking like, when it came out, I remember it looking quite cool. So yeah, that's how it is. The new games are like 3D Pokemon games though, aren't they? Like, they said they're like not top-down 2D games like they used to be. Like they are, like the ones that I'm used to playing. Because I'm old and play old games now. No Magnemite, you can have that. In fact, no, don't use it. Len Goodman, just take him out with Vital Throw. You just bite the Whismur and take it down. Beautifully done. And of course, now we're confused. He confused Derek of all things. The one guy that can do this. Whismur flinched, and Len Goodman's going to kill the Magnemite for confusing his best friend, Derek. I really should get a 3DS and check out some of the games. Yeah, everyone wants a video of me, Len Goodman, just use Fake Out on it. Derek, I don't want Derek to get hurt. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not worth it. So Derek, just like, swap to Mike Myers so he can get a little bit of XP. You know how it is. You know, I used to have a really old Game Boy. I bought a Game Boy Pocket from a boot fair. Because I used to buy and sell stuff to make money. Ringo. I really hope you named that after Ringo of the Beatles. A shiny Crobat. That's quite impressive. Why did I keep using a normal type move on a dark type Pokemon? It's just me when I play games. Not too sure what I'm doing, but I just keep doing it. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. You know how it is. Awesome, who are you? Yep, please. We travel around interviewing all sorts of trainers, so would you give us a bit of it? Yes, we'll do an interview. Describe your feelings, but it has to be short and sweet. Go. We found the battle. I found the battle to be disappoint. The battle was disappoint. Oh, the perfect... Yeah, wow. That'll make TV. He came up to us, beat us, and told us that it was disappoint, and then promptly ran away to fight a greengrocer. You know how it is. These games and their unique stories. The Beatles is definitely underrated. And 5 more fun facts that you'll never hear anyone say. I suppose, yeah, the Beatles are pretty good, you know. I'm a big fan of the Beatles. But they've got, some of their stuff is incredibly underrated and some of it is incredibly overrated. I mean, have you heard Revolution 9 by the Beatles? You haven't. And the reason you haven't is because it's Revolution 9 by the Beatles. Revolution 9, 9, 9. Not a very good song, but there was an attempt to make a song in the first place. Now we are not only slower, but we can't swap out, so we're stuck fighting a Pokemon that we aren't very good against. Oh wait, we're not actually that bad. For God's sake, that Leech Seed is a really good thing to have, isn't it? Mega Drain. You can only use Fake Out the first time. Okay, that's interesting to know. So it's sort of like a hit first, get one free whack, essentially. That makes sense. I like that. That's pretty cool. Now that I know how it works, I mean, then again, it does say budget awfully plays. Oh wait, we're screwed. How we? There we go. What we'll do is we'll go up through here. We'll have to use another potion so we don't lose Len Goodman. I think with music, I mean, I've listened to a lot of music. One thing I've been meaning to listen to, and I've had recommended for me to listen to, is Led Zeppelin. Now, I'm going to be travelling across the country again soon, because I'm going up to, like, Manchester and around there. So, I am going to actually take a listen to Led Zeppelin when I'm on the train. So, I really got into David Gilmour's solo stuff when I went around up to Scotland, which is pretty good, his solo stuff. Honestly, if I had to pick, this is gonna divide fans across the country of Pink Floyd when I say this. The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking may be a better album all round than anything by David Gilmour. But I'd like David Gilmour's stuff, it's just that The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking I think is a really, really good album. You know, just, not that people came here to hear me talk about music, but it's a very good album. For what it is, you know, it's got Eric Clapton on guitar. It was toured quite nicely. It's a very positive and not positive album. So yeah, I like it. It explores some very positive ideas, some very not positive ideas. It's Roger Waters, I mean, yeah, but I enjoy it. You know, still doesn't beat the best album of all time, Be Here Now by Oasis, which is a mixture between, you know. Well, there's no mixture, it is just cocaine-fueled rock music from England. And I highly recommend everyone listens to every hour and a half of it. That's right, it's about as long as The Wall by Pink Floyd. But it's not a concept album, no. It's just, hey, what if Oasis took more drugs? That's why I'm not a music critic. Because that's one of my top albums. It's a good album. You know, what is wrong with having 100 layers of guitar that goes on for 6 minutes? You know, it's good stuff. Len Goodman, of course, can take this thing out quite easily. Just use Vital Throw, honestly. Defense Curl's not going to be able to do anything. Not against this move here. Vital Throw, what a great move. Oh. We might as well have just used this, because we're not doing that much damage with Vital Throw. Poison Sting, of course it knows Poison Sting. Right. There we go. Maybe if we hit it 5 times. Come on, hit it 5 times. Come on, Len Goodman. Oh! So close. So close. How much PP do we have on this move? 20. Just, you know, hit it once. But I suppose we get a nice amount of XP off these things, because they are relatively high leveled. Oh, and Broomhilda really does need more leveling up to get to be evolved. I have no idea what level she evolves at. Well, how's the stats coming along on her, though? Okay, how much to the next level up, though? 47, so the next level up. Attack 26. What do you compare to? She compares to a worse... I mean, she's a bit worse than Lotad. But got very nice special attack, I suppose. So I suppose if we teach her something like, you know... Like, Thundershock? Is it Thundershock or something like that? What's up here? It's like Desert or something. Route 111, Route 112. 112 could be quite nice. No, we can't get through there because there's sandstorm. So we'll head along this way. Route 112, I'll write this down. We might catch something new to replace some members of the team. There we go. I'm strong. I won't cry if I lose. That's not something you tell people, is it? You don't just go up to someone just like, you know, I'm pretty strong. I won't cry if I lose. Proceeds to send out man in diaper. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, diaper being the American term because this is clearly an American ROM. It's not. It's English because it's my... Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll take him out with Vital Throw because that's pretty much super effective. Len Goodman is quite OP. It's just a shame his defense is so low. Critical hit, super effective, you know. Nappy Man is down. Now this guy's gonna be like, oh, I'm so strong, I'm not gonna cry. And then proceed to cry everywhere. As he does. Camper Larry. Wah! Like turn into, you know, the 5th Mario brother. Good night, Deluge Productions. And I will have fun because I'm really enjoying this playthrough. And everyone can tell I'm enjoying it because of how much time I seem to put into playing this game. If anyone's got any random questions, you know, ask, and I will, you know, answer them. That's what I do during these streams. Not a good instance for us actually for once. We'll swap out for Derek here actually. Derek's pretty good at this stuff type of thing. Honestly, when Brewhilda gets like an electric move, that'll be a good time for us to swap out and take out flying stuff. In the meantime, I'm sort of relying on Derek being able to, you know, take a hit and then being able to bite them. Which makes sense given the nature of birds and dogs. A critical hit. Wow. What Pokemon am I looking to catch? Honestly, with the challenge we're doing, we're lucky if we catch anything. Lombre. I mean, we could send out our own Lombre. But I want to get a Water Stone so we can evolve ours to long bow, or whatever his name is. I don't know. Swift is pretty effective on us, isn't it? No, it's actually pretty bad. Right, bite. There we go. You're gonna use Absorb. Absorb should like do what, 6? Yeah, not much. And then we'll just use Bite again. Honestly, Derek could just tank anything at this stage in the game because he's doing pretty well all the time. Brewhilda, of course, still hasn't evolved, so is still borderline worthless to us, unfortunately. It's a shame that I keep saying that, but it is the case. He's a super potion on Derek. Honestly, Len Goodman could do with one, but I don't think we have anything. Yeah, no, we don't have anything. Right. What's up here? Mount Chimney Cable Car, short walk this way. Who's this guy? He's gonna have like some rock Pokemon or something like, oh, look, I've got a Geodude that looks like me because it's just a rock with arms. So you know how things are. We could try and catch something along this route, I suppose. Wow, I was actually right. Honestly, using Rock Smash on it would be fun, but I'm going to go with Arm Thrust because like we get multiple hits, each is super effective. And we could try and get a crit or something. I think we got 4 this time. No, we got 3. Because you can tell when it's the last time, but I'm just a bit of an idiot. Wow. Mud Sport. The worst possible move in existence for it. So we'll just use Rock Smash. There we go. I started with Pokémon Diamond. That was the first one I actually played. And that was surprisingly fun, actually. See, look, he doesn't get much speed, but he gets pretty tanky. I didn't see what he's sending out, but we can probably just, you know, Rock Smash it or something. I'll just use Vital Throw because he's just going to use Defense Curl or something. And he uses Defense Curl, so you know how it is. There we go. I recommend Pokemon Diamond. That was a fun one. We use Rock Smash. Pretty good. There we go. Beautifully done. There we go. Len Goodman, of course, gets a bit more XP. Brewhilda does too. And we'll go with whoever this is. See, I started at Diamond and sort of worked my way backwards. Like I have my copy of Pokemon Red just sitting up there. Because I enjoyed the game so much, I found my copies of them, went to see how many hours I had. It's insane how many hours I have on these games. In fact, it's unhealthy how many hours I had on them. But, you know, why would it matter that it's unhealthy when they're so fun? You know? Exactly that. His legs cramped up in a battle. Strange. Can you grab some bandages from my backpack? No, that's my Pokénav. Oh, final. I don't want this strange man's number. It's ridiculous. What do we have? Do we have any... I'll just use Super Potion because don't want Len Goodman dying. Nope. I'm so bad at this game. Right, Len Goodman's level 20 actually, so... we can probably swap him out for someone else. Gary. Gary can do with a few more levels. Plus, Gary is fine with fighting these guys because he's got Absorb. I don't know, do we have any... we don't have any grass TMs, do we? Which is a shame, because if we had some grass TMs, it'd be quite useful. Because, you know, grass TMs, we could probably get, like, Razor Leaf or something, I don't know. And, of course, we get put against a fire type, which is always nice. But I'm pretty sure it's fire ground, so... we could probably try something like Earthquake on it. Rock Slide? Rock Slide's fine. Might do a load of damage. Yeah. I mean, we'll just use a couple of Rock Slides on it. Thank you, Nature Power, for being somewhat competent as a move. That's surprising. How good those... it flinched. Right, so if we just finish it off with Astonish, should be able to finish it off. Yeah, there you go. Gary gains some XP, Brewhilda gains some XP. Matchup. You know what, we'll actually swap, because Mike Myers needs some XP as well, so we'll just sort of swap between the two. I have Pokemon White, and it is quite a good game, actually. I remember playing it. Honestly, we could try that. I want to try Black or White too, so if that became our next game that we streamed after I'd finished this game, you know, we could look into doing that, because I'm down for that. That could be quite fun. Mainly because I haven't played it, so it'd be something new, you know? Plus, apparently they're like, you know, like a huge expansion over the original games. It's not like Pokemon Platinum or something like that, where it's like a little increase. It's like, whoa, this is big. There you go. Hiker Bryce, please don't give me your number, strange middle-aged man. What are these guys doing? Hey man, is our leader really going to awaken that thing? Sounds like it, yeah, but I heard we need a meteorite to do it. Thank you, random grunts that are telling me this. And they come back not to let anyone pass, right? Oh no, I've spoken to them again, and they're going to give me their backstory about how they got their wife's numbers and how they grew up in, you know, Main Street. We can get the cable car up somehow, can't we? Or do we have to go through the cave and that way? We'll probably have to go through the cave. That'd be our luck, won't it? We'll just put in a quick save because, you know, I tend to save every however long, I don't really know. We sort of just save whenever. Right, we'll go up through here. What cave is this? Does anyone see what the name of the cave is? Because I need to check. Where are we now? Jagged Pass. Let me write this down. Jagged Pass. Jagged Pass. We'll auction my my cheat sheet of where we've been to off on the I don't know. Shall we catch this? Is this a new member of our team? It is. Torkoal. Honestly, he looks kind of cool. I'd like to catch this guy. He's quite high leveled actually as well. I wonder if we can use Astonish just to get his level down a bit. No. What does Nature Power do? Hopefully it won't kill it. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball shouldn't kill it, right? No. Quite the contrary. It's not going to kill it at all. Right. What if we'll just try and get his level down a bit. What if we see? Yeah, I'll auction it off when the channel hits 1 million subs. That's a great idea. Poof. There we go, send out our main man, Derek. Is it E3 at the moment, lads? No. Ooh, this guy's power-up's quite good. Ember. I like this guy. He's got some fight in him, which is nice. So if we use Tackle, we should be able to get him down a little bit more. Yep. Use Tackle once more, and then we'll throw a ball. There we go. Smog. There we go. If we throw a Pokeball, we might be able to catch this guy. In which case we have We have a new member of the team, lads. It'll be quite exciting because... Nope. He broke free. He used Curse. Doesn't... Oh, no, I was going to say, he's not a ghost type, so that's not going to do much to us. Should we try Great Ball? Great Ball might work a little bit better than the standard Pokeball. Honestly, with a name like Torkoal, you know, he's going to have a good name. Like Terrence. Terrence is quite a strong name. Or Tony. Or... what else? Turbulence. Or... Ronald. Ronald kind of suits him. I kind of tempted to call him Ronald, because he looks like a Ronald. His name's now Ronald. We might need him at some point, so he'll currently go to the PC, and yeah. We'll go from there. His name is Ronald. There we go. Right. We can't get through that way because we need strength to move that boulder. And we have a coughing. And knowing our luck, he's going to explode. Right. Gary, try using Nature Power. Use Shadow Ball on it. It might do something to it. Honestly, I'd be surprised if Shadow Ball didn't... Yeah. No, that was a critical hit. Right, I thought we'd actually done something there. It turns out, no, we hadn't. Name the next catch, Thatcher. I mean, we could. But then we have the risk of getting political on the channel, which is not an area that we should ever explore. Out of the interest of not wanting to be demonetized on a second channel. Oh wait, hang on a tick. We're not even monetized. Brewhilda is level 20. Brilliant. Spark! That'd be brilliant if you could learn that. Where's your move? Attack. Honestly, attack's not really a strong point. So, learn Spark instead. There you go, lads. We now have Spark. Which is going to be useful, I'm telling you. Okay, is it even worth... You know, we want Brewhilda to level up. There we go. Ooh. This is a double battle. Who do we have up front? Derek. Swap Derek out for Mike Myers. I'll swap in Brewhilda as well. We'll give Brewhilda a test out in battle, shall we? Might be the best thing since sliced bread. Knowing our luck, probably not. They're probably going to be utterly awful. What we'll do is we'll stream for an hour, I'll get a cup of tea, and then we'll come back for another hour. How does that sound to everyone? Personally, I think that sounds like a great idea. Numel and Shroomish. Now, for once, we actually might be able to do something here, because we can use Fly on the Shroomish. Quick Attack, Thunder Wave, Spark, Quick Attack. Try Quick Attack, and we'll also try Gust on the Shroomish. That should do something. The Fiery Path. I'm an idiot. Thank you for telling me that. Fiery Path. Fiery Path. I have now ticked that off my list. Thank you. I have now completely lost any value in this. Right, Quick Attack on the Numel and just use Gust on Shroomish again. Honestly, you know, Brewhilda's doing some quite nice damage. Mike Myers, of course, doing much better with flying type moves. It's just a shame that they got Mega Drain, but they're using it on a bug type, so it shouldn't actually be doing anything. You know, it didn't really do anything. Ember. Now, Ember could be bad if they used it on Mike Myers, but I think we're going to take them out this time, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'd try Spark, actually. Spark might be quite good, but I don't know if they're a ground type. Yeah, they are a ground type, so it wasn't even worth me doing that. Honestly, see, if I was younger, I would have known that. Leech Seed, even better. You know, these battles that go on far too long always involve, like, Leech Seed. Because then we end up giving them health back, and it's a pain in the arse. Right. Use Spark on Shroomish, and use Confusion on them. That'll take them out. It's not very effective. Right, it's not very effective, but you are well and truly dead. And now you're going to end up having Leech Seed take away all your health. Roselia, right. Honestly, I might swap out for, I might swap Brewhilda out of battle. I don't think they're quite ready. Not because they're bad, but just because, you know, It feels like if they were evolved, they might be able to do more. And all the while they're seeded, they're going to keep losing health. Right, yeah, I'll swap you out for, honestly, Len Goodman can take the Numel out. If we had Len Goodman in the first place, we'd be alright. Protect will probably protect us, but I might just use Confusion, get rid of the Numel. Should get rid of it. I wasn't paying attention to how much damage we were doing with Confusion, so, you know. I could stream a PC game. Stun Spore. Of course we get Stun Spore. There are plenty of PC games to stream. I just decided to stream this because it was quite a nice, nostalgic challenge. A critical hit. Just our luck. Honestly, use Arm Thrust on the Numel. Or Vital Throw. I'll just use Rock Smash, actually. And you just use Gust on the Roselia. Of course, it uses Mega Drain. Which is going to do 2 damage. 2. It's ridiculous. Right, they've been dealt with. Rock Smash. They've been dealt with. Now they're going to send out something else. Brewhilda gets a load of XP. Len Goodman gets a load of XP. And by those, I mean, of course, none. Now they've sent out another fire type, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but you know how it is. Honestly, use Arm Thrust on him, and don't use Harden. I'd say use Confusion on, use Gust on the Roselia. No, now it's Special Attack, and is it Special Attack and Special Defense, or just Special Attack? Oh, please, do some damage. There we go. Len Goodman, ladies and gentlemen, completely destroying them. We're doing alright. Len Goodman, of course, tanking them to the extreme, because that's pretty much what he's good at. Should be about one more round, and then they'll be dealt with. Use Gust. Mike Myers needs some leveling up, of course. Don't know why they keep using Mega Drain on Mike Myers, when Mike Myers isn't actually very good to use it on. Oh well, you know. Len Goodman. Now, that's the Len Goodman way. To just completely destroy him in the easiest way imaginable. Right, let's see. Use Gust. Nearly dealt with. Use Rock Smash on him. Use Confusion on him. Poison Sting. That's a bit unfair. And that's why you get Rock Smashed. 1 down, 3 to go. Wait, have they got more? They've actually got more. That's a bit unfair. No, they haven't. There you go. Whew. Honestly, I enjoy streaming, and I like that I keep a nice, calm attitude towards things. Nice and relaxed, you know, I respond to questions. I horribly play video games, and I don't get over the top, start shouting at things. I'm just like, oh no. Turns out I'm bad at games. At least I recognise I'm bad at games, and we go from there. But I haven't died at all. I haven't lost any Pokemon yet. I've come close. You know, we'll see if we can get through to the Elite Four. Probably not going to happen, but you know how it is. What route was that we were on just now? Route 112. Have I done 112 yet? It's on my list, but I haven't caught anything here. Don't think I've even battled anything in the wild along there yet. How much do we need? Brewhilda, you're not ready to fight, so I'm going to swap you out for Gary. Yeah, Gary could use a little bit more XP. Show me how much you've toughened your Pokemon. I probably should have used some potions, but let's be honest, it's not going to matter all too much given, you know, oh, he's got 3, and they're actually somewhat competent. Right. Well, if we use, like, Absorb, maybe we can do some damage. That's just going to put his attack up, which isn't going to do much to us. Use Absorb, get some health back, you know, hopefully this should deal some actual damage. A little bit. Not much, but like a little bit. Thunder Wave. So now we're paralyzed, which is annoying, but you know, at least we can always swap out to Barry or Bruce, sorry, and Bruce can just one-shot it, which is the thing. Now, see, now he's preparing himself to use like an attack move or something. So this is where we actually change around and we use something like, I don't know, Bruce. I would say Derek, but Derek's fine as he is because he's already level 20, so it's not really much of a worry. See, like, there it was, the attack. You know, now we just use Mud Shot. Quick attack, try and do another 4 damage. There you go. Great. moves. Like, Gary could have dealt with this because he could have just used Absorb all round. A little bit to a 6, probably a 7. It's alright. There we go. I don't think we're normal type at all though, so honestly, you know, I don't think we're going to get anything out of using a normal type move. We should probably try and replace that as soon as possible, if we can. Use tackle a bit more. A super potion, of course he did. He's doing what we do. Using a super potion constantly. Not that I blame him for it, but, you know, it does work. He's nearly back down to where he was health-wise anyway. Now he's using Splash. You know what I should do is give Splash a chance of being extremely powerful. As you do. A critical hit. Finish him off, Bruce. There you go. Honestly, we might need to swap into Derek, because Derek's like another tank of ours. Alright. Ooh. Honestly, Mike Myers might be able to do this even though he's paralysed. You having issues with Wi-Fi then? That's not ideal. But, you know what we need to do? Just use Gust. Because, let's be honest, Makuata's, he's alright. He could hit us with a crit, which wouldn't be ideal. But then again, he also has to hit us with a crit if he does that. So we'll try Confusion as well. Wow, we hit him. He's probably using Focus Punch or whatever it was. The one where you have to move last. Welcome, Carlos, to the stream. I hope you're ready to watch me fail at this game horribly. Brunhilde's level 21. Gradually becoming more and more powerful, but still terrible. Hopefully, you know, she'll pull a Derek and go from being utterly awful to somewhat competent. There's so much to be learned from your training style. There isn't. My training style is moderately awful. We'll put in a good old save, and then shall we have a cup of tea? We'll get to the next Pokemon Center, then we'll go make a cup of tea. How does that sound? Who's this guy? Is he lathering up the tree? What's that? What am I doing? Making your own room. This TM. TM43, what's this gonna be? Something ridiculous. What is it? It might drop some vines. Use Secret Power in front of it. Some vines should... so you can climb the tree. You'll find lots of space for putting your favourite things. It'll be a secret base. Let's all get tea while I set up my stream. Yeah, that's pretty much how it all works. Let's all get a cup of tea, so that none of you guys notice that I'm actually missing. Is this like a house where we can rest at? I think it is. Old lady's rest stop. Come in and rest your tired bones. There we go. We'll go rest with this this old woman. You know, she just lets you sleep at her house, and then we'll continue on from there. So we'll go get a cup of tea. Ooh, question is, what you should? I think you should stream some Pokemon Emerald. Playing the Nuzlocke mode. No, we've slept again. We can't. It's like this infinite loop glitch where you get stuck sleeping with this old woman in a kids' game of all things. Right. So we'll just leave her facing the opposite side because she's blind, and we will be back in 5 minutes. So I'll put up the image. I'll back in 5. Here it goes. We'll be right back. There you go. All the boys are up there. And we'll be back in 5. Also, yes, stream yourself watching me. Just like Jamie reacts in real time to budget builds. I can't believe he plays this game or something with a face cam. Make it like really clickbaity. I'm really proud of all 4 viewers who didn't leave because I had to take an important phone call. So I'm proud of each one of you. The Trent causing issues for everyone. Why are we having issues with the stream? We shouldn't be. Although, it seems to have resolved itself, so we should be alright. I am keeping an eye on things. Let me see. We should be alright. Anyway, I'll get rid of the "we'll be back" screen, and we will continue from there. Right, lads. I'm probably going to be going for about 15 more minutes, if that's alright with everyone. So we'll see how far we can get for 15 minutes, and we'll go from there, if that's alright with everyone. I mean, I don't think any of you are going to say it's not alright, but then again, you know how it is. So we'll go from there, and yes. Everything seems to be working okay. Internet-wise, we aren't dying. You know, everything seems to be okay. And people are beginning to return to the stream. But yeah, I had to take an important phone call, so I was on the phone for a little bit, and... you know, yeah. You know how it is. Alright. This guy, he's going to be like, oh, let's battle. I'm going to be like, okay, send out my main man, Derek. Apparently sending out Derek isn't a go-to answer for everything. But it has worked rather well for us. I did get myself another cup of tea, so yeah, we'll go for about 15 more minutes. And we'll try and get through to the next area, wherever that might be. Nature Power is probably going to be like either Swift or, oh, no. Yeah, we are getting out of here. This is bad. Derek. If in doubt, send in the Deckmeister. Or Derek, or whatever you want to call him. Honestly, Derek's been great. He's better than Brewhilda's been, but Brewhilda hasn't evolved yet. You know, she's still pretty... still needs to get up the ranks. Meanwhile, everyone else seems to be doing pretty good, you know. Nummel. For Nummel, I'll use, just send in Bruce, actually. Bruce is pretty good at dealing with things like that. So yeah, we'll leave Bruce to sort it out. It's a good cup of tea. Okay, Nummel. Just use Water Gun. Water Gun should be able to one-shot something like that. I'm sorry for leaving for so long, guys. You know, my apologies. But yeah, I'd like to get through to the next area. Considering we've actually got a gym done today, we've made it through the beginning of a few areas. Roselia, honestly, send in Mike Myers. Mike Myers always needs a little bit more XP in these instances. In fact, he'll level up from this, so he's nearly to level 20. But he really needs some better moves, you know. Gust is only going to get us so far. I've got a feeling if he had some, like, maybe a few more bug-type moves, that might do a bit more, but, you know, he has none. He has no bug-type moves. I don't know what type Roselia is, aren't they, like, you know... Dark type or something. Mike Myers just got very lucky twice in a row. He is now very unlucky. Because I know he's going to end up getting hit with Stun Spore, and you guys all know he's going to end up being hit with Stun Spore. They're probably going to have to run back. Okay, scrap that idea. Mike Myers is in fact extremely lucky. He took no damage from any of that, and got a critical hit. I'm honestly surprised. Alright, Mike Myers is now level 19, which is nice. Stats going up, which is nice. Brewhilda, still gaining a little bit more XP here and there. Honestly, I'd like to get Lotad up a few more higher levels. Why did we want to register them? I don't know. I'll use a super potion because I don't want to run all the way back for what is just one Pokemon. Welcome back, James, to the stream. I hope you are enjoying things the way they are. You know, things are relatively exciting. And we will go from there, shall we? See, my phone's on 1%. I should really put it on charge. Whereabouts are we? What route is this? This is route something or other. And this is route... this is route 113. Have we got 113 down on our list of places? I don't think we do. Right, I'll write it down. 113. And we might end up with, you never know, an amazing new battle. Which will be pretty... wow, no battles at all, actually. You can have battles for us. Honestly, ash is pretty bad to walk through because, you know, that gets in your lungs, you know, it turns to cement. That's the sad truth about this world. This wonderful world of Pokemon where people are dying of ash poisoning. Not too sure it's called ash poisoning, but, you know, it might be called something like that. Is this guy a fire type? Because I don't know. We're going to find out either way. If he's rock type, that'd be ideal. Yeah, he's just rock type, so that's fine. Gary, please get a few more moves. Absorb has been the only move you've had since like level 4. It took us a while to get his level up actually back in the beginning. But then Gary, you know, he came back. Okay, we should end up back to full HP after this wonderful battle. Level 19 versus level 18, but level 18, you know, they forget. He's called Gary, and Gary knows exactly what to do. I'd like to get Brewhilda evolved before we leave. That'd be a real nice ending, wouldn't it? You know, we end up with Brewhilda being evolved. I'm trying to think of ways that we could, you know... I just want to look. There's an ether there. Honestly, there's a battle down here, though, so we could just battle these guys. And who's our second in command? Gary and Mike Myers, both of which need level up, so yeah. Go in. Which two do we have to battle, or is it... Oh, it's those two. Or is it a three-way battle? With the guy on the bottom. He's just sort of standing there. Wow. Ninja Boy and a Pokemaniac. Honestly, not my go-to thing to do. Aaron shouldn't be too difficult at all. We've got some pretty good moves for that. We should just be able to use... I'll try Nature Power. Nature Power might be pretty good. And Confusion on him. I don't know what Nature Power will be. I'm going to guess it's something like maybe, you know... Earthquake probably... No, that's not good, because it will affect Mike Myers. Mike Myers, please don't die. Oh, Mike Myers was fine. And it killed the Aaron. Right, so my idiocy actually proved useful for once. I'm glad. Gary's level 19, which is nice. Fake Out. Fake Out is good, so let's make room for Fake Out. Does 40 damage, which is quite nice. Honestly, we're never going to use Growl because Gary isn't much of a tank. So there's no point sending Gary out to lower attack. We might as well just send out, you know, like, Derek, who halves the attack. Aaron again. Honestly, Mike Myers. Wow, this could end badly. Oh no. Lads. We've just lost 2 of them. Right. This is actually kind of sad. We've lost 2 of our Pokemon. Oh, no. I feel really bad. Bruce and Derek. Oh, no. That's really sad, actually. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's bad all round. Oh. Oh no, this is bad. Oh. Oh no. You know, it really makes you feel kind of brutal. This game, doesn't it? Considering we've just lost one of the OGs. We got really attached to them. And then they die. We're gonna have to release them now. Which is really sad. Oh no. I suppose I have to level up some more. Those were our main men. The top boys. And now they're dead. Right. I have to strip them of their items and release them after this battle. Which is really sad. Right. The main boys, they're gone. I mean, that's all well and good, but we're about to bury our dead Pokemon, strange man. Oh, no. I'd like to raise my glass of tea, which is in a mug, in aid of lost boys who couldn't be with us today because they died. Oh, yeah, it's really brutal, this, isn't it? Because you do get really attached. And then they die. Well, I suppose... Oh... It's a shame, isn't it? Oh, it's a real shame. I should have thought coughing is going to use self-destruct, but I didn't think about it because, you know, it just didn't cross my mind. If I'd focused all my energy towards him, it would have been no worry. Brewhilda, you're going to have to take up some slack. We're going to have to go back and train what's-his-face. Top 10 saddest moments in Pokemon. No, they had no item. Gary isn't holding anything. I don't think Mike Myers was either. Gary? We have to go back. Edwin's calling us about the death of his favourite boys. I had to be like, I'm sorry, Edwin, or whatever your name was. They died. Right, so I suppose that's where we'll have to round well, I don't want to round things off on a sour note, but that's what we're going to have to do. We have to run on down here. What's this way? We can't even go this way. Oh no! We'll run on back. Oh. Phil's computer lab. He buys a lot of things from there. This is what I said earlier. We caught a Torkoal from here. He's gonna have to join the party, isn't he? I'm just gonna run. It's a shame. If I had to name these episodes, this episode would definitely be the top 10 saddest anime deaths. Not that I've ever watched an anime before, but, you know, this guy, look, he's mocking us. He's smiling. What a bastard. Our Pokemon have just died, and he's laughing at us. Oh, no. It's a sad moment when you lose some of your top boys. I think what we'll have to do is we can head back to one of our previous routes and maybe try and do some leveling up up here. Might be quite a good shout. So we'll run on down the mountain and we'll get to the Pokemon box. And now, lads, I'm going to ask in chat. There's two ways of doing this. You can either release them or store them in a box permanently. I think we should store them in the box permanently, personally, because it allows us to see the ones we've lost. So if we create a death box and then put them in the death box, how does that sound to everyone? At least we have the memory of what they died like. I'd say it's a great place to end the episode. The graveyard. So morbid. Someone's PC, right. Move Pokemon. Okay. Name. It's the graveyard. The grave. Graveyard. The graveyard. There we go. We'll go with the grave. Oh, it's so sad, isn't it? Alright, lads. I'm afraid Mike Myers is dead. And so is our main man. Oh, this is really sad. Gary. Gary is gone. Not to be confused with Gav is gone. And we have to bring out Ronald. Ronald has to come out. Ronald. No. Ronald. There you go. And we'll bring out Urdu. Honestly, I don't think Urdu's going to be any good, so we might actually replace them next episode. But it's been a sad one, boys. We've lost some of our main men. And on that note, we will end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to finish off my tea and salute of the boys we just lost. Ooh. Ronald is depressed about it. You know, he's just watched us, you know, bury the dead and then take him out as he looks concerned for the future that lies ahead. But it's on that note we end things. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will catch you in the next one. It's been a sad one.